What the hell? Oh god, alright then. Hello. Welcome back. Actually just... That was horrifying. I just wanted to do like the old wave and say welcome back, but there was someone growling at me. In like a really scary way. Oh god, there it is. It's down there. Okay then. Let's do this properly. Hello. Welcome back as we gaze over the veranda. We're in the Oolacile Township today. Terrifying place in the DLC. It's actually horrifying. It's somewhere where the Abyss has kind of taken over and molded all the residents into... Yeah, they're not great. And if I just remembered, they all use, like, horrifying sorceries that, like, destroy you. So we might want to consider... God, that moving noise makes me think that they're running. Might want to put on a better shield for magic. I guess actually the Calamity Ring's is quite alright, isn't it? Yeah, 42% resistance. We'll have to keep that in mind, because I do remember this is where they start using the black sorceries, the hexes. I don't know if they're actually called hexes in this game, but in Dark Souls 2 they just give them their own category. Also, got a couple of souls to level into. We can get 1 level in a bit. I'm actually going to pop 700 souls just so we can get 2 levels here. We've got quite a big episode for us today. Quite a long old episode. We give ourselves a nice Son of a Proud Night. There's so much screaming. This place... It's not been under the best news lately. They've had a couple of issues. Alright then. 2 in Vitality maybe? HP up to... Yeah, that looks alright. HP up seems good. Alright then. We should just keep pumping our HP up for a bit until it gets to like 40 and then we'll be solid. So yeah, Oolacile. Place, Darkroot Basin in the past, taken over by the Abyss, all been corrupted, and everyone's covered by these horrible bloat things. As you give me a couple of minutes to remember the loadout for this area, there's a couple of physical attackers. I think there's a tiny chance that these people actually drop their hat, and you can wear it. Doesn't really help, but it's... God, yeah, it's a horrifying model what they've done. Like, you know, they're clearly... I think they're members of Oolacile, this kind of ancient magical civilization. Not been having the best of times. But look, they do kind of animate them in the distance and stuff. One of those is a mage, and I want to actually try and be a bit smart about this. I don't know if I can equip my bow and roll. Okay, now I do. I want to be very smart about this. Later on, I'll try and work out the proper order of this. But I want to try and grab them one at a time here, just because I'm not too certain about this area, and I don't want to die immediately. I remember when I played this in my first run, I died constantly, and I can't imagine that would be too amazing to watch. So, oh, wait, actually, never mind. The scythe one-shots them. Let's not be remotely careful. Let's just run through here and try to fall off the ledge. Crap loads of lore here, though. As we said before, this is an area, once they realised that they had a bunch of money in the game, just pumped non-stop resources into it, so it's kind of the best of Dark Souls, really. Interesting enemies, interesting fights. Oh, we can't two-shot you. Maybe we can't one-shot them anyway, maybe we need to be two-handing. I'm not sure, but we'll be good, I think. There's also a lot of secrets. I'm not going to explore all of them, because you can actually sit here for like 20 hours and look for all the secrets. There's so much, and I am not qualified for that. I just like to look in the distance and be like, oh cool, look, the entire city is receding to the Abyss. Ain't that cool? Yeah, we're being a bit slow here. You might be wondering why I'm gazing over the veranda all like that. It's a ploy, actually, because I want to bring the enemies to me slowly. This area is designed really well. This is also, by the way, this will be our shortcut later. We'll have to remember this. We can't bring it up yet, though. Yeah, we'll be remembering this. The area is designed in the way that if you just rush through it, you'll suddenly be overwhelmed by these enemies that haven't seemed too dangerous yet. Trust me, they are incredibly dangerous. Try jumping. Oh, I didn't mean to press my B button there. I probably would have died. You might be able to jump through the window there. I'm not going to try it. There might be a secret down there. I don't know. I think this area also has invisible platforms. I might be wrong, but there may or may not be secrets just related to being good at the... Oh god, that's the Hex person. Hello. Jeez. Yeah, the Hexes are terrifyingly strong. Like, actually, I want to get into a backstab stance so I can be immune while I look at the animation of this person. Yeah, I want to just... quickly run away. They home, they do a shitload of damage, they go through your defenses, they are scary, and you have to roll through it. I just don't remember the roll timings. Also the model, by the way, can I just look at that model for a second? Look at that horrifying thing. They did a really good job. Japanese artists in video games, man. They made Redeads in Zelda, they made Oolacile Township folk in Dark Souls, they made bloody slimes in Final Fantasy, the most horrifying things of all time. Maybe not. Was there another man in there? Yeah, there's a lot of screams, and there's also a lot of enemies placed on top of buildings to kind of lure you in with sound, and then you go there and this turns out there's no one there. But here we go, this is one little secret. This will take us around a back path. I don't remember, there's a couple of items just hidden around the world. I don't remember this is the actual main path. I always got kind of lost in this area. but I don't really want to, like, look up a guide on it. That kind of defeats the purpose. I really like exploration, and if I've managed to forget the area, I feel like I get to explore it all over again. Wow, it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, it's one of the few areas you might want to learn how to, like, jump properly in, just because bits like that, if you were to not roll off of that properly, you'd probably lose, so... Is someone about to drop on top of us? Oh god, what's that? Okay, there's an item down there, there's a Titanite boy, let there be light. Is there a secret? No? What do you... Oh, hello. Oh. That man down there just fell off a cliff. You hear that banging in the distance. That might be Manus, I'm not entirely sure, but... Not a big fan of it. Actually quite horrifying. I remember there's a couple of, like, super hard enemies in this area. There he is. That's not it. The one of them I remember later, like, drops through a ceiling, and you have to fight him, and he's a huge pain. Oh, excuse me. Don't just slap me. That's not okay. I thought I could parry that as well. I don't remember these enemies' attacks at all. I normally just... I kill them the first time and then run past... Oh, green Titanite shards. Okay. So I guess you could farm... If I remember correctly, Oolacile is a great way to farm resources. Build resources. Old reference there. Oh my god, they even laugh at you. I do want to kill them, though, just to... show him who's boss, but I'm just going to wait here for a second, see if one of them runs around the corner. I don't want to just waste all of my Estus on them. I probably should kindle that first bonfire, by the way. Oh, hello! Are you neutral? We get a good look at this model, at least. Look at that! Just look at it! It's got like a little bug in its mouth and stuff. Horrifying. There's one about to come from behind my back and one-shot me. Yeah, maybe that person was neutral. I'm sorry, Carving! Oh, I'm sorry! I guess they were neutral. Yeah, this is the one that adds in the... They add in... Oh god, I nearly pressed B and fell off the ledge there. That's probably what's going to kill me in this game, is just accidentally jumping off. Yeah, this game adds in these.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Thank you. We need to get the thank you carving. Oh, well. I'm never getting that back. Yeah, it's an infinite item. It's basically meant for PvP. So, like, if you accidentally hurt someone who you didn't mean to, you can just use the I'm sorry command, and they'll be like, oh no, it's totally cool. Oh god, we're way too slow for this. This might even be a katana area. Like, the scythe is clearly doing a lot of damage, but we're still having to take damage, so... Do I have time to switch to the Uchi? I know it's got less overall damage, but it also is faster like this, like... Yeah, pokes will be so useful here. I should learn how to dodge this, so let's just do it the hard way, and, hope you don't one-shot me. There we go. Yeah, okay, 2 R2s from the Uchi. Just about the same amount of damage as an R2 from... What? Oh, they've opened these chests. I actually don't remember the myth. Oh my god. I'm sorry, my English lately has been awful. I'm excited, I love this game. I'm sorry. My English has been awful. Are there mimics in this? There must be mimics in this DLC. That's horrifying, because I don't remember... in the main game, I'm pretty good with remembering the mimics. Most of the time. This one apparently not, so yeah, we're going to be screwed. Oh... I think that's just telling us later that we can go to that area, but... Yeah, that's not... That might be an invisible walkway. I can't actually remember if there are or are not invisible walkways. Oh, some shards. Okay. So it's basically you come here and you can farm for items and level up your stuff. I guess that was it. We were meant to come here and get the I'm sorry carving. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Is there an upstairs? Ooh, hello. Have we've been up here? Oh, I guess this is where we came from. Alright, alright. As I said earlier, it's quite easy to get lost. We've kind of gone on a little tangent path here. We're up here now? Okay. Yeah, we have to jump over this, and I'm pretty sure if you miss... You die? Maybe you don't have to jump, maybe you can just walk on this. Oh, horrifying. Thank god I'm using a Xbox controller. This thing, by the way, Xbox 360 controller, I bought this like 9 years ago from Amazon. And it's lasted ever since, like it's never broken, it's never had any issues at all. So, buy an official Xbox controller, don't buy those like broken off weird ones. They won't last 9 years, I like bet you. You could not buy a crappy Xbox controller that was as good as the normal one. I might show it's one of like the best mass-produced controllers out there. Was just the Xbox 360 controller. Yeah, the GameCube controller's nice, but like the rubber padding on the analog stick always broke off for me. Slash, like 9-year-old me probably like chewed it off. Let's not think about that. But I am actually horribly lost. We should probably go back. This is like a little secret area, so let's find our way. Where am I? Oh no. Ooh. Oh god, can we walk on that? There's only one way to find out. I actually don't really want to find out. That might be somewhere we can walk. I'm not really going to try that. Yeah, there might be a bit more cutting than usual in this video, just as a result of me probably running around for a long time and not wanting to keep that in. We're going to have to jump down there, are we? There's got to be a better way, right? I don't see any better ways. Unless there's one down there. Can we go through, like, a passageway or something? Oh my god, I feel like I should make this jump. This must be a doable jump, right? Let's give it a go. Practice. Alright. Practice over. Let's go. No! Okay, yeah, I remember this jump. I remember Oolacile. So many horrifying jumps. Wait, what? Do you hear that? Wait. This game's Japanese, remember? So it's a bit weird that they're starting to speak like garbled English. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, yeah. Hello. Yeah. Ni ha ha. This chest doesn't have a chain on it. Must be a mimic, right? Oh, fucking no. Oh, I was not prepared for this. Nor do I have a good weapon out, so this will be a bit difficult. I normally fight the mimics with my giant scythe that can, like, one-shot them, because they're terrifying. Don't you dare. They can also do kung fu. Can we get them to use a kung fu move? They can, like, kick with their giant legs. Good job on this game, by the way, for making mimics actually a pain, rather than just being, oh, you know, I found it. Haha. I guess there was nothing in there all along, and I have to fight it. They actually made it into, like, a horrifying beast. They got, like, a regular old fear, like being eaten. It's a pretty common fear. And they turned it into, like, your curiosity of, oh, I wonder what's in that chest. Is this going to be another carving? Very good! Oh my god, the carvings in this. We're going to die as a result of us. Oh god. I thought they were going to get me while I was playing. I'm going to die as a result of me, like, not being able to heal. It's alright, though. I'm going to, like, switch down to try and heal, and it's just going to be like, thank you. Sounds a bit like Beedle from the Wind Waker, actually. We need to get our shortcut. Because I'm pretty sure that's how we get back to where we were. Unless that shortcut's like miles ahead in the abyss. That might be the case. We've been here. We've been here, haven't we? Oh my... faint Christ. We've already been here. We just didn't go down this path. I wonder why we didn't go down this path. This, like, really short, scary path. I wonder why. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll just go down here. I guess we didn't need to make that jump anyway. That was just like a speedrun shortcut or something. There's a lot of those. This area is pretty good if you want to run through it fast, but you have to be quite precise. You can't just run in a straight line, unfortunately. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. This is Dark Souls. You see an enemy alone on a bridge? That's not the first enemy that's going to attack you, I promise you. God, the Uchi Katana poke is so good. Large Titanite shard. Okay. So I guess this is just a good area for farming. I guess they also wanted to, perhaps, force people to want to download the DLC by giving them like an incentive, like, oh, you know, even if you don't want to do the areas over and over again, it's good for farming. Yep, just keeping your shield up. Better than rolling there. Since we were locked on, had we have rolled, there's a chance he might have rolled off sideways, and I don't want to have to run all the way back here. It's a bit spooky. Can we walk over there? We can. Okay, is there a dude on our right? No, left. Hello? Don't you sometimes drop your glowing hat? I would like your glowing hat, if possible. It's very cool. A little bit of bloom on there. No? Hello? Oh, there's a little man in there as well. I love those. It's like one of the best. It's the most Dark Soulsy way they could have made it. Can we lure them in with sound, maybe? It's just have a carving that goes in like a super deep voice and says, "I'm sorry." Hello, friend. Very good. We've got so much humanity as well. This area just gives you humanity for free, basically. So we can use humanity if we run out of Estus just to keep alive for a bit longer. This is the area I think it is. There's like a giant room that goes down into the basement and there's a shitload of enemies in the dark. Because I remember this very strongly. Yeah, you have to fight a bunch of those ghostly-headed people over and over again, don't you? Probably should learn how to parry that. Maybe not. Maybe you should just immediately die. Maybe not. Actually, give us a sec. I think backstabbing with the Uchi is fine. I mean, it's just good to be fast. I know the scythe does way more damage and we didn't bother leveling out properly, but we'll be good, we'll be good. Yeah, I always got a little bit lost in here. If I remember correctly, there's actually like a side path that I always miss somewhere. And there's probably also like secret walls and stuff, but what are we going to do? What are you going to say to us? Are we playing online still? Try a plunging attack. Yeah, that looks like an online message. Alright. Yep, I remember this area very well. Let's just do this smart. Let's do this smart. Law one boy? Come and fight us. We're going to do this fast. We're going to do this smart. We're going to do this... Are you not going to come and fight us? We just stand on this staircase. Maybe you will. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I don't want to fight like 80 of these at once. Probably not the best idea. What we can do. We can do this. What we should probably also do is switch out this for our spider shield, and we can now not die immediately. Yep, there's 2 down there and the witch. The witch is what I'm worried about because that's what... if we went down there, not only would we have to dodge melee attacks, we'd also have to dodge magic attacks, which would be a huge pain. Just headshot. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Oh god, we never even got the short bow, did we? We get that in the... we get that in Lost Old Londo? New Londo? We get that in New Londo. Normally you speedrun and go straight to New Londo just to get the short crossbow, or the short bow even. Hunting bow? Might be the hunting bow. It's like significantly better than this bow. Like it has less range, but normally you use the bow at this kind of range just to get enemies in, and it's just a lot faster, so it's pretty good get. Not a dual attacker. Oh god, yeah. It's a good thing that we can flinch them with the Uchi actually. Makes this a lot easier. So I'm actually going to... There's a man behind that pillar there, let's go. It's a puzzle game. You're not meant to take this fast. This is a slow game. This is not Bloodborne. Bloodborne you're meant to take really, really quickly, and they incentivize you in that game by giving you health back every time you hit an enemy. This game's not like that. You have, like, basically infinite arrows. They cost, like, no souls to get. Each enemy will give you basically, like, 1,000 arrows and souls. So just take it slow, take it careful, and then you'll finish the game faster if you're slow and careful. If you're fast and rush it, you'll probably die to something stupid, and that one death probably wastes you, like, 15 minutes. Whereas if you just spend an extra 5 minutes carefully choosing your enemies, you'll have a much better time. IMHO. Hello. You've got an arrow in your side. Or are you just happy to see me? I think he's just happy to see me. Oh, they can even dodge your arrows. Good AI. Good AI. Maybe they only dodge the locked-on arrows. Maybe they don't dodge the ones that are auto-aimed. Yeah. Alright then. So there's a man up there, they're probably not going to kill us. There's a couple of people behind these pillars. I really want to get this person and not the mage. I got the mage by accident. Well, no worries, we can just kill the mage with a drop stab or something. Yeah, we have to be careful about that. You hear that sound effect, I have no idea what it means. I'm assuming it's like horrifying one-shot mage magic. There we go. Goodbye, I'm gonna go, give me a sec. Let's just switch on to my good shield. Let's use this as a giant shield, basically. Switch on to our magic resistance. Think about this a bit more carefully. That person down there, I'm pretty sure we can die to in a second. Wait, give us a sec. Can we get you with our bow and arrow? Arrows are a bit difficult to aim this game. Do remember I am playing with a controller. I definitely think you should play this game with a controller, but it does make aiming with an arrow a huge issue. I could switch out to my mouse quickly, but it might screw up the recording. So let's just try and take this carefully. Slow and carefully is how it's done. I keep looking at that message on the floor and thinking it's a pair of eyes. It's quite scary. Oh god, that thing's way too fast. That's not okay. Yeah, see, we can't go down there and melee fight it, because I'd have to dodge like 2 of those, and so far, I haven't been able to dodge them very well, and 2 shots would probably basically just kill us. Goodbye. Oh god, I was hoping it wasn't going to go through there, which is good. Good that it didn't. Can we just quickly... This is probably one of those games that you want to invest in, like, poison arrows for or something. We never bought poison arrows this run, but it's normally how you get through this a lot faster. You don't have to do, like, no damage at all. You can... Okay, are there any other little enemies, or can we just jump down there and fight this boy? This boy? This guy? Wait, they saw us. Geronimo! Drop stabs in this game, oh my god. So much fun. I love every time. Anytime it works. It, like, never works for me. But anytime it does work out, I'm always, like, incredibly happy. I'm pretty sure this is where we get the thank you carving as well, isn't it? Okay. We can probably shoot that down. There's footsteps directly above. It's because there's a level above. You see there's like a wooden... Maybe not, you can't see it. But if you look directly on the ceiling, there's a floor above. That's what those footsteps are. I don't know if there's any more enemies here. Oh, I don't like these sound effects. It kind of makes my like mouth dry up in like horror of what's coming. It's how well they've made this game. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. That's really cool. Such a basic puzzle, but it adds just like that little bit of joy to my life, and I'm happy about that. All right then. Yeah, I remember this. This is the way towards the abyss, but I want to go upstairs, because if I remember correctly, there's some cool loot. I just don't remember how to get upstairs, unfortunately. Is there another staircase on down here, perhaps, that we can take? One out here? We can grab this quickly. Is there someone going to drop on our head, maybe? No? Okay. Just a soul? Just a soul. Okay. There is a way upstairs, I just, for the life of me, have no idea. Maybe it's a longer route around, I think that might be the case. I'm not going to spend forever looking for it. Because it's my impression that I think we'll just get to it later. If we stand back here, have a little look up. Okay. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. There's a fight on the bridge here also with some oh, here's the shortcut. There we go. This is what we needed. So this will take us back to the first part of the level where all the enemies are still dead, thank God. That means we can skip all of that stuff should we die. Hopefully we don't, but there you go. Back at the start, Dark Souls as usual. Wonderful game, good design. Cannot say it enough. Even with like imperfect items, like our Uchi is +8 and our scythe's like +10, and this thing's still usable. There we go. This is where I used to die all the time. I used to just run straight through here to try and fight what's ahead. And that's a bad idea, because you will probably die. I also don't remember the routing at all. So let's just try and grab one like this. You're going to start shooting me with your hexes, maybe? Yeah, bows do like no damage at this range. They have a max damage, or like a min damage that they would do at that kind of a range. Let's try and get them around the corner. So I can use this as a bit of cover. It's just like PUBG. You gotta abuse your third person. Hello? Yeah, there you are. There you are. Probably shouldn't face my back to them, but be smart. Be smart. That's how we're playing today. We're playing smart. If I can go through Oolacile without dying, that'd be pretty insane. I never died to Manus in my first run, by the way. I like one-shot him. Found out later he's meant to be like a really, really difficult boss. So I can't wait on this run when we go to fight him. And I die like 80 times to him. On my first run, though, I didn't summon the special NPC for him, which I want to show off because he's like an awesome NPC. Which is kind of the reason I've chosen the ordering of our levels, is based off this NPC encounter we'll get for like the boss of this area. Okay, let's just try it this way. Yeah, you're running away. You're out of your range, aren't you? Do you mind if I just like shoot you a couple of times with our bow? You're not gonna dodge, are you? Excuse me? My lock-on disappeared. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, I was trying to lock on and spam arrows. I'm sorry. Thank you, game. I meant to heal. Yeah, I tried to spam arrows at it, but my lock-on disappeared, which is a bit annoying. Hello, you're just gonna hit the wall with that. That's very good. What the ever-loving Christ is that? If you see me trying to accidentally, like, zoom in, it's because I'm, trying to use my shield, but I've got my bow out. Is that, like, toxic mist or something? I don't want to look at that. Play this careful. Play this careful. That's what we're saying. Wait back here. We can hit it with our bow from here. They probably can't shoot us because of that wall. So, yeah. Good battle. Headshot does so much damage. Oh my god. Thank god that's a mechanic. This would take forever if we were only doing, like, 2 damage with our bow. Pretty sure that's just a melee unit down there. It's to stop you from just running straight through. We can just grab him normally, though. Hello, melee. I think there's like a couple of... This is, like, basically like a graveyard. I think there's a couple of melee enemies just around. So we should go left and right. And be careful. Okay, gonna drop us anything? Oh, a bloated head! We got the hat! I don't think I ever got this hat in my previous run, so let's show it off. Quickly read it. The head of an Oolacile resident, whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the Dark of Manus, father of the Abyss. What a wonderful story. This bloated head is fissured, the cracks lined with innumerable tiny red eyeballs. With a hard outside and a mucus-filled inside, no sane person would ever wear it. Haha! It's actually not that bad of a piece of headgear, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look. No, never mind. It's like directly worse to everything, actually. It weighs a bunch. It gives you no resistance. Wait, maybe it gives you good poison resistance if you're still needing to do a poison level now and you're having issue with it. But let's go back to our thief mask. We've got to... Do you mind? It's like we're being at like a theme park. There's just all this screaming. Yeah, there's melee units on both sides. Yeah, it's Dark Souls. And a unit that can one-shot you from a distance with a homing glob of goodness and badness. And we just slicey. Probably shouldn't have put a shield up there. Let's try and parry. Oh, we can parry. There we go. That's probably the only parry we're ever going to get. Has the mage unit just come to the bottom of this staircase now? We're about to die to it. I've noticed that when they're about to drop an item, their body becomes like really solid for a second. Let's get behind this pillar. I'm pretty sure that's all the melee enemies. You can't do crap to me. They realise they can't do crap to me, so we can just look at them. It looks like a bit like the final boss of Phantom Hourglass, like Bellum or whatever. Which is Latin for war, if I remember correctly. Oh god, that's like, they do a bunch of poison as well. I don't remember if we bought any moss with us, so... Oh god, they can put a fog down, can't they? Yeah, I just remembered that. Let's just kill you quickly. I was like, I can stand behind this rock forever. Probably shouldn't if they're going to use like a poison mist. Yeah, this thing has a bunch of rodents in it as well, the R2. It can get pretty far with the end of that stab. It's a bit like playing, what's his face in Smash Brothers. Is there a fight in here that I've forgotten about? I believe there's a fight in here that I've forgotten about. Okay, I don't know what this is. I think it's just like a big ball and chain, or like a knight or something. I honestly have no idea what this is. Hello? What are you? Let's fully heal. Oh dear god, I remember dying like 50 times to you. I completely forgot about this enemy. Let's try and learn its attack pattern quickly. It's a really cool enemy. Like, look at it. Look at that thing. It's like a... What is it? What is it? Yeah, it doesn't have any music. Despite, you know, it's Dark Souls. They're not going to give you any music for like a regular enemy encounter, but this is unique. I completely forgot about this guy. Okay, like one more. Finally. Okay. Can't wait to the comments to tell me, hey, you know, you could have used your shield bash to one-shot him or something. Chain armor. What a great... just gives us chains. Oh my god, that's a sick sense of humor. Here, fight an enemy forever that you don't know how to counter. Probably that also destroyed my durability, maybe. I felt like you must be intended to use magic against that guy. We're going the wrong way. Not to fret, not to fret. We got a bunch of souls from him as well, which is pretty good. Probably get another level by the end of this. No, I actually have no idea. Maybe he must be weak to pyromancy. That's all I can imagine. Like, it's a check for physical builds, really. A shortcut. Or is this down to the abyss? This must be down into the abyss. Oh, hello! I didn't know you took this elevator. Do you come here often? Maybe? Maybe not? Alright then, have fun down there. Let's pull out the old Uchigata. No? Don't press B accidentally and fall into the abyss. Here we go. Let's descend it down into the abyss. Ooh. Maybe, or unlocking a shortcut. Ah, bonfire. Abyss bonfire. Yeah, you can tell as these sound changes, this area is a bit spooky and scary. Bonfire lit. Let's check. I think we need to get a little bit more to get a level up, so let's just pop a soul quickly. I don't really care about the efficiency of my soul usage here. It doesn't really matter. One more in vitality. Sounds pretty good to me. It's level 69. Oh my god. Need night. Despair. Yep, this is the abyss. Need jumping off. Let's not do that. This is the abyss. As you can tell, they put a lot of work into designing it. It's, yeah, this is also frame rate tanking, so watch out. I don't know why it tanks your frame rate. Probably all the little lights down there. Can't remember what the lights are. I think it's just like little humanity demons. Oh yeah, this is the area with the humanity demons. I love those. Chasm of the Abyss. Wonderful. Our friend lives down here. Good old Manny. Dark, yeah. We don't have any light though, do we? Unfortunately, which is French for unfortunately. Try a plunging attack. Oh, there is a man down there. I actually want to try and find the secret. I think that's where the secret is through all these boys. Probably want to equip the... We've got the spider shield on, okay. And we can still one-shot them. Wonderful. I'm pretty sure there's a secret hidden wall back there that I want to grab. Oh, there's also a wizard, so never mind. Ignore all. No, actually, no, that's the, That's an item. That's a hex. That's a... What did I just do? Oh, I just put my fists... Oh, I'm not carrying a... longbow. Probably want to be doing that. Step out for a second. Pull one towards you. It's not completely invisible. I know YouTube content compression will just make it to look like everything's really black, just to make sure they save space on their hard drives or whatever, but like... There's actually... You actually can see into the abyss on client side. Yeah, come on, use your magic. I can see you charging it up. Thank God it's got like a little whitish hue to it, otherwise I would never be able to see that. Pull them towards us one at a time. We haven't died yet, so be smart. They're going to come to us eventually. Maybe? I don't like how they're laughing at us. These are also still just residents that have been absorbed, and they're just kind of living down here now, having a great time. Are you going to come and fight us? You really think you can deal with me? I've got a single stalagmite. I'm pretty sure stalagmites grow down, stalactites grow up. Sorry. Stalactites hang from the ceiling. Stalagmites grow up from the floor, if I remember correctly. Not that there's much difference between them. One of them's formed by, like, water dropping and collecting minerals on the floor. And the other is formed by basically the same thing, but in the reverse. Haven't been to a cave in, like, 100 years, actually. Remember when I was much younger, we went to a place called Cheddar Gorge in the UK? Where Cheddar comes from, I think, maybe. No, you don't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I have not died yet. That was probably not the best idea. We also probably should have kindled the bonfire back there, considering we're about to fight a boss. Maybe. Okay. Use your hex. Okay, now we run at it. I'm pretty sure we can just run at you, can't we? Oh, I missed the dodge roll there. Don't put your, like, weird goo on me. That's not okay. You're about to give me, like, cursed flame or something. Dark bead. Okay, dark bead. This is, like, the best magic in the game, I think, maybe. It's used by, like, everyone in PvP. It's terrible. Is this not where... There's, like, a secret wall somewhere around here. Maybe it's somewhere else? There'll probably be, like, player messages telling me to go there, but... Yeah, I think this was just dark bead. I think it'll be a bit more obvious where the secret wall is. We'll find it, though. Yeah, hello. Be wary of lying in ambush. Yeah, there's a dude in the bottom right, isn't there? Hello. We can try a plunging attack. Or we can just wait for him to run up to us. Again, being careful. Hello, friend. Use your attack, please. And we can just run behind you, and EU strats. There we go. Very good. You're going to drop me 100 Titanite slabs, no? Maybe not. Oh wait, the secret might be down here on the left. Based on the number of player messages and all the spooky Jesus gross... Oh god. Those ghosts always really scare me. There's something just really unnerving about it. Gorgeous view! I agree. Something really unnerving. I think this is where the secret is. Bonfire. A plunging attack ahead. Maybe not. No, I don't think this is the secret. This is where you can drop down and fight all of those enemies, I guess, if you really want to. Which we will probably have to. Oh, there you go. Do you see that on the left? I think that on the left is where we want to be going soon. I want to take this a little bit more slowly, though. Double check that there's no separate path. This area is quite dark, so they like to hide a lot of paths. If we go down one way, I'm pretty sure we fight a bunch of small enemies. Here. Oh, yeah, I guess you can just jump down. These player messages... Oh, well, goodbye. These player messages are just to help you basically get back to where you are a bit faster without having to fight every enemy. I guess we're just going to have to jump down. Probably not the best place to do it there, is it? Probably want to pull out our scythe as well. If we're going to be... That's the longbow. If we want to be doing a big old chopping animation, it's probably for the best. Yeah, we're not doing a plunging attack there, I'm afraid. That will just kill us. I'm pretty sure that's just the abyss down there. These things drop humanity like the plague, by the way. Like, this is... If you need humanity for some reason... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is where I want it to be. Hello. Yeah, so this thing here stops full damage, maybe. I can only imagine that... Oh, it's here to, like, guide your head. But, yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen. We're going to get trapped from behind. Oh, God, there's a tall boy. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of something from Earthbound. Or Mother. Depends on what country you live in, what they called it, but, they just remind me a lot of an enemy. Like, not a named enemy that I can think of, but just a style. Like, the stylistic design of just being this little floating... little spirit guiding you. And I think they can attack you, but they're really shit at it. So yeah, they just drop this is why I wasn't really too worried about using up my humanity for healing. They just drop it non-stop. Anyway, I think we have to fight an enemy in here to save something. Cat's guiding us. What is the cat guiding us to, though? That's what I need to know. You see the cat in the distance still guiding us through the darkness? This isn't guiding us... No, this must be guiding us to where I want to go, right? This can't be guiding us just to the boss, right? It's guiding us to the NPC. That must be the case. I actually don't quite remember. Thanks. This must be a shortcut. Let's just send that back up. Don't quite need it now. I think that goes back to the bonfire. Maybe. Let me just pop it back. Hello? Is it really going to take that long to reach the top? Yeah, this goes all the way back to the start, I think. Like, this is a huge shortcut back to the abyss. I want to fight these enemies, though. See how they've actually got varying heights? And it's not just a tall one and a short one. They have different heights. I'm not entirely sure what they are. Are they, like, souls or something? God, you're a big boy. You're huge. Holy shit. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, friend. Gorgeous view. It's a bit unnerving, isn't it? Oh. Oh! Look. There's the sky up there. Looks a bit like weed, doesn't it? Is this... Why was she guiding us here? Is this not where the NPC encounter is? Oh god! We found it! So she guided us right here. There's no player messages. We should leave one. Because I think if new players are here, they'll want to know. Let's leave. Let's leave a message for the first time of this run. Let's call this imminent... imminent prisoner. So we leave it a little bit vague, but yeah, we'll just leave that there. Maybe it will still be there in the future if you ever play this. I don't know how long messages stay for, but if you didn't know about this, there's something up ahead. Something incredible. Oh yeah, you can't touch them, they do shitloads of damage, that's what it is. Yeah. What on earth is it? Shit, do they attack you now? Oh god, we might actually die. I don't want to die to these things. Yeah, you're just not meant to touch them. It's like really bad for your humanity. Or some bullshit, I don't know what it is. But yeah, you just need to kill them quickly. They're not that much of a threat. As long as you don't run at them, they just look scary. But look at our friend! It's Sif! He's all sad and in chains and shit. What's wrong, Sif, friend? Let's just quickly pop that humanity. Hey, Sif. We saved him! Look! It's Sif! Hello, friend! Oh, cleansing great shield. Oh, he's such a good doggo. Oh, cleansing great shield. The steeled great shield used by Knight Artorias, who succumbed to the abyss. Here we go, this is the dark end. Artorias, deeply scarred by the abyss, used this to form a barrier to protect his doggo. Although this drained the shield, its magic defense remains high. So this is 100% magic defense, maybe, because it says 0. No, it's 80. There you go. Look on the right. This is a really, really good shield. 80 magic, 80 fire, 70 lightning. Use this shit against like a dragon or something, you'll be fine. Unfortunately, it's also huge, fucking humongous. Yeah, this is not Sif. This is not Artorias' great shield. This is just a. It's just a magic shield he gave to his doggo friend, so he could be protected. Oh, I love Sif. He's so nice. Anyway, spider shield it is. Probably should be using the other shield actually, to be honest. All right then, we're going to want to actually quickly pop up to that bonfire if they're going to let us, because, well, we'll probably want to heal and get ourselves some humanity before we go on to the final true struggle of Dark Souls. Oh, God, this is fast. Thank God they sped this up. This would be hell if it was slow. So, where are we? This isn't back in the forest, is it? Oh my God. Hello. Hello, Dark Souls. Okay. Well, guess we're all the way back up here now, then. Ooh. Yep, that's where Artorias was. I don't know if there's anyone here waiting to speak to us, or is that later? Ooh, it's a friend. Hello, friend. Ooh. What's up, friend?
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
I'm pretty... So we can give her the soul of Artorias here, but I'm pretty sure we can just say no and then kill her.
Yes, of course. I must not Artorias.
Yeah, so basically, this is the grave of Artorias, the guy who we just killed. Or she's just made it quickly, but yeah. She was like basically like his girlfriend? His best female compatriot, I should say, basically. And she's very, very sad, because he fell to the abyss. We're the one who saved him from the abyss, basically, by killing him. But, you know, it's in a good way. We killed him to make sure he didn't have to be swallowed completely. As you can see, he kind of dredged a little of the abyss up here as he was doing his thing. I don't even know if that enemy... Yeah, look, the guy that he threw at the start of the fight is still here. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, so... Don't want to kill her, because you can kill her and get a really good weapon that's overpowered in PvP. I'm not going to. I could give her the soul, but then she just runs away.
What is it? Something else?
Wait, what are you going to say?
What is it? Have you...
No, okay. We're going to leave her here. I'm pretty sure if you just don't do anything, she stays here. Might be wrong. We're about to find out anyway, but... We're going to leave her there, and speak to her later, I guess, but... There's also a dude up here we can speak to, who we haven't even noticed yet. Let's go say hello to him quickly. I don't know if he's unlocked yet as a speech option. If we can get to him yet. I don't know if we have to, like, do something to get his ladder to drop. That might be the case. We have to come here later, but let's have a look. Do you hear this sharpening sound? Yeah, we need a key. I think we get a key much later. Yeah, it's locked. No worries about that then. Okay, that's fine. And there's no point in running around all the way around the other side. I'm well aware of that. So we'll be meeting him much later. We get a key. Once you finish the boss, it's not the end of the DLC areas. There's still loads more to explore. I say loads. There's still plenty more to explore and a couple of really, really difficult bosses that they hide away from you. Slash one main really difficult boss, I guess. But let's quickly grab ourselves some... Oh god, we've got 10 soft humanity. That's how much we were using it. Well, reverse hollowing. We're not really going to want to die with all this humanity, are we? We can use this to kindle every bloody bonfire in the game. We've got so much. That's alright. Let's kindle this a couple of times. I don't know if we'll need all the healing, but we've got so much soft humanity. Which is the number in the top left, by the way. Soft humanity is the stuff that's just a number in the top left. Every time you pop a humanity item, or you kill enemies before you kill the main boss in the area, you'll just sometimes get humanity. And, yeah, we can use that to reverse our hollowing and become human again. And then we can use that to kindle the bonfire, which, as you can tell, changes the sprite. If we wanted to, we could also summon 2 weirdy. We haven't done summoning in this entire game. I'm not going to. I want to summon... Oh, look! Oh god, he's wearing the armor of the person in there. That's not okay. Don't do that. But look, you see the gold tracer and the, whatever the Christ that is? Like, the ribcage of Jabu Jabu? Yeah. Wait, why is this all smoky? Oh, you know why this might be all smoky? No. We've done something, and we're not allowed back. Is there someone invading our world? Is there a phantom? Maybe there's a... Is there... Do we have to... We can't rest at the bonfire. There must be an evil phantom in this world. Are we being invaded? I think we... Maybe? Maybe we're being hacked. I can't tell. I kind of... If it's an invasion, I'm cool, but I don't... Like, normally... Okay, normally that... Okay, it disappeared. That was weird. So sometimes while there's... Maybe... Oh, you know what it is? Because we touched the summon sign, maybe. Because we still can't rest at the bonfire? I don't know why... What all this is about? We might... Maybe... If we're being invaded, basically, it doesn't let you rest at a bonfire, but... Now this smoke's gone, I guess. Is everything okay, friend? Hello? Everything alright? Are we cool?
What is it?
Okay, we're cool.
Changed your mind.
That was weird. Maybe we're being like gravelorded. No, we're not being gravelorded. That's New Game Plus. There's a mechanic in New Game Plus. Basically, if you play into the new game, once you finish, you can loop. There's a mechanic called gravelording, where people in a certain covenant, aka Nito's covenant, who we killed, you can invade someone else's game and basically ruin their life. No, this isn't one we want to be on. Never mind. And it spawns like super hard enemies in the area, and they don't go away until you kill the Gravelord, which is the player. Quite cool. Also, they've put the 2 little shortcuts here quite close to each other, so let's go and let's go and use that. Alright then, we're human, we're ready to go and get our friend, we're ready to go and save the day, and probably die 50 times or 0. Depends how it goes. We'll also have to kill all these dudes again. Not really that big of an issue, considering they give you free humanity, which is a free healing item, so even if you take damage, you can always just pop the humanity they give you. Like, it's free. It's free to come here. They also give you a decent amount of souls, if I remember. No, just 10. Never mind, they give you the opposite of a decent amount of souls. They basically give you none. They don't have souls. They give you a shitload of humanities, which I guess you could sell to big old Snack Man if you wanted souls. Gorgeous view. Alright, it's time to go south. Time to go south. In the colloquial term, but also in the literal term. I don't know if they drop down onto me from above. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Yep, I guess so. Caster ahead. Yeah, there's an item. By cast, I don't think it means like a magic user. I think it just straight up means that there's like an item up ahead that we get. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Because lying in ambush ahead. Okay, I know where we are. Never mind. It's the boy down there that we killed earlier. Well, I'm starting to get a bit hungry. I should probably eat lunch today. Probably a good idea, considering it's getting a bit late in real life terms. I'm kind of crappy with my eating when it comes to recording. I'll just sit and record for like hours on end, and then suddenly it'll be like nighttime, and it'll be like, well, shit, probably should have eaten like breakfast or something. Perhaps even breakfast at Tiffany's, if we're being so bold. Oh yeah, it's quite easy to hit them. If you're purely running a dagger build, you probably actually find these quite difficult, just as a result of them doing a shitload of damage to you in close range. Thank God we just have a million Estus. It's alright. I didn't even really plan for this. I don't normally plan to take damage against them. Try jumping. That might be a genuine try jumping sign. I can't remember. There's a couple of them. There's a couple of areas where you just jump into the abyss for no particular reason. One of them I thought was like here. Hello? Need jumping. No, I think that's just the abyss. One of them... Oh, there's the item over there. It's just a generic sorcery. I can't actually remember what it is. Might even just be an item. There's a big boy, as always. Really, really scary looking. You know what? It also reminds me of Limbo. That game. Black Flame. There you go. Black Flame in Humanity. So there's a little dudo down here. He had a black flame on him. Probably shouldn't be dead, but... You know, that's how life ends up. People die. In this game. Kinda. They undie, basically. I also don't think this is the right way. Like, it says need jumping. I don't think you're meant to just jump down there. There's nothing to imply to a player, at least, that you're meant to jump down there. If you look... I mean, I don't know how YouTube compression does it, but I can actually see the bottom of the world, just because it's a slight dark blue. Just due to the way the rendering works. I don't think this is where we're meant to be. This isn't the jumping down. I think we have to go to a different section. It'd be quite interesting to see a cross-section of this map with all the collisions, to see actually how much of this level is actually jumpable on, and how much of it is just pure abyss. I think we're meant to go up here, though. Hello. Oh, you're a caster, aren't you? Thank God we killed you. This might have been actually a bit of a pain. Yeah. So yeah, this is, if you, that's, I think the spawn's up there somewhere, and you're meant to jump down here quickly, and this sorcerer is a big pain. God, I thought you were an enemy there. I tried to lock on. Big old battle royale ahead. That's, down there is where we're meant to go next. That's the actual path into the abyss. You're just not meant to jump there. But there you go. That's the bonfire route up there. All those player signs were the ones that were like, you know, jump here. A bit hard to tell where you're meant to jump. I'm trying not to get hit by them, so I'm being a little bit more cautious than potentially I should be. Especially if we've got, like, literally 14 Estus. I'm pretty sure if we die on this boss, we'll die from being instantly killed, not from running out of Estus or humanity. Wait, do they take your humanity when they touch you? Do you hear that sound effect? Maybe they steal your souls. I kind of want to find out. Well, then again, I also don't really want to find out. It kind of involves me getting hurt, but we'll find out sooner or later. Next time we miss, which will probably happen, we hear the sound effect, the whoosh. Hello. I also like how they just did no nonsense. Instead of trying to come up with like a plot-critical reason as to why they're trying to guide the player here, like, oh, there's a tiny bit of different lighting. They just straight up put down some of these guiding stones here just to let you know. It's good. That's a mix between that's trying to get a cut between having good design and having good gameplay. This is a good gameplay but bad design choice. They've done it in a good play. They've done it in a good way by saying, hello, this is where you're meant to go. Look, it's a different model you haven't seen before. It's like a collapsed stone. There's 3 things pointing in an arrow formation. You're meant to go down here. Whereas instead, you know, if they'd have just put like a really, like a skeleton pointing over there with an item on it or something, that would have been a bit too vague. I think it would have made it a bit more boring. Wait. Okay, for some reason I thought we just couldn't handle our R2. Maybe it's because when we miss, we just kind of fade a little bit. I think that's how the scythe works. Like if you miss the R2, you have to wiggle your mouse a bit. But we're getting a shitload of humanity for this. Like originally, it used to be that farming the kind of skeleton babies outside of Nito's place in the Cave of the Giants or whatever, Tomb of the Giants. That used to be the best place to farm humanity. Nah, look at this. We've got 24. That's decent. That's like, I haven't used humanity or game number. Not, I use most of my humanity throughout the game, and I've just farmed it all now. Good place though. If you just come here, you know, do it like 5 times, you'll basically have infinite healing items for the entire game. If that's your way of playing. Does kind of support that. Humanity. Okay, there we go. We've got all the stuff we needed there. That's just a little humanity farm. It's quite fun to clear out enemies, I think at least. Let's have a step downstairs though. Hopefully we don't mistime this. I'm pretty sure they made this area really hard to fall off. Like, you could just walk in a straight line. Like, it's easy to fall off in case you move sideways, but they didn't make it slippery or anything. Praise the sun. Bravery. What do you mean? I'm a bit confused by that. Maybe we could jump off there. Probably not the best idea, no. This is definitely the boss route, though. Treasure ahead. Yeah, I don't know about that. Actually, never mind. I guess I do know about that. Twin Humanities. Oh yeah, I needed more of that. Here. There we go. Alright then. Yep, that is down there. That's where we want to be. Praise the sun. Alright, we'll have to remember this boss route should we die 100,000 times. Treasure ahead. No, I'm pretty sure you just slide down there and die, don't you? Maybe not? No, there's a little boy down here. We can stab him a few times. I think this might just be the path back up top, actually. Let's do a little bit more exploring quickly. This is a cool little boss arena. Yeah, so you don't have to jump all the way down. Oh, actually, wait. A white titanone? A white titanone? Well, that's like a puzzle for a child made in like the 1900s. No, this is a white titanite slab. Plus 10 reinforcement for a divine weapon, plus 5 reinforcement for an occult weapon. So if you're running an occult build, not a bad weapon, but yeah. Oh yeah, I can't remember if I mentioned, but previously I spent forever trying to level up my divine Uchi so I could kill those skeletons. People reminded me, I could have just reversed this occult club. You can just reverse that at a blacksmith and get a plus 5 divine club and then use that to kill the skeletons. I think that's what people tend to do. They did design it well. They knew that you wouldn't have to do a bunch of farming just to be able to kill the skeletons. They do just give you an item if you're careful with your secrets and you know the game. Need happiness. Yeah, you can play the game like a lot faster if you understand it, and it's a good design. Like the difficulty, it's based off of player recognition of patterns and stuff, and your just general reflexes and hand-eye coordination, rather than it just being, oh, this enemy's got loads and loads of health for no reason, just to buff him out a bit, so you have to farm every time. This game is, like, you know, if you're good and know the patterns, you can just fight him with your fists, basically. Might take a little while, but yeah. Isn't the summon sign down here by the door? Okay, I had a little check. It turns out we can find the NPC, we just have to... Oh, I'm hoping we can do this first try. Otherwise, this might be one of the hardest bosses in the game. Depends how things go. We may want to switch this out for an Uchi just to be a bit faster. Rest of our gear, I think, will be fine. I'm not going to be thinking too hard about most stuff. Do we have any buffs I can just quickly pop on? Anything at all? We've got like a lightning or something? Actually, this walkthrough will be fun, I think. Oh my god, he's fucking terrifying. Every time. Come on, Sif. I've never summoned Sif for this fight, but I've really wanted to. The first time I was kind of hoping I would die on my first run just so I could summon him. This boss is meant to be like super difficult, and I don't know his patterns or anything or how to fight him, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to play this slow and careful, wait for this message to go off the screen. Hopefully we won't just die as a result of falling off the edge. I think that might happen if we're not careful. I think it might just be a case of jumping and being smart, though. We do have a doggo friend, fortunately. Jesus Christ almighty, he one-shot us. Yeah, so this isn't going to be like my first run. Yeah, look, there's our doggo friend. Alright, this might take a bit of thinking. Let's think this through a little bit smarter. Alright, we're going to try power within buffing our Uchi Katana. Other than that, we're basically just running the stock loadout. So I'm going to quickly run to the boss arena, and I'll see you there. What on earth? Oh. Probably also want to be human before we do this. If we're going to be summoning Sif. There's also normally like players around here you can summon if you're having difficulty. Oh cool, this is the first time in the game we've had this. So this is an issue with DS Fix. Sometimes you'll be locked at bonfires. I haven't had it happen this entire game. But yeah, you basically just got to quit the game and restart it. I can't... Chinese spirit, I'm locked at the bonfire. Wait. Can you attack me at the bonfire maybe? So he's got this giant attack. Maybe locking on isn't such a bad idea because it lets us keep a distance. And then when he jumps, we can run through. We can't run through him because apparently he hits us while we're rolling with our shield. So maybe just a bunch of proactive dodging is what's required here. Just getting a swing, dodge to the left, getting a swing, getting another swing. Now I fight our friend so I can heal, if possible. You want to do that? I need to heal, so there we go. That's what we use Sif. I've never, as I said, I've never really used Sif in the fight in previous runs. So I'm not entirely sure if he might actually just make it harder. What's that all about? Is that your multi-swing? That's your multi-swing. You do 5 attacks, you do 5 attacks. And that one didn't kill us. That's great. He might actually make it harder just as a result of the fact that there's more people in the fight. Hopefully not, though. I just kicked him. What a great idea. Please don't use that arm. That arm's not okay. I wonder if we can cut off his tail, though. Or if he takes extra damage to his tail. He looks a bit like a monkey, by the way, I've just noticed. Some people like to think that he's the pygmy from the start of the game, the fugitive pygmy, because he's all, you know, he's all about the abyss and the dark soul and all that. And there's an item description later that might make us think that as is the case. But he is, like, badass. I don't entirely know what he's meant to be other than just a demon. I don't know if he's based on any folklore or something. But just the design of this boss is... It always reminds me a bit of like a weird, like an elk, or like a kind of giant mammal, like a deer. It's really badass, though. Probably want to stop killing me, if possible. Yeah, now he's locking onto us, we can just use this as an excuse to dodge away and heal. I think once you figure out a couple of his patterns, and it just involves dodging at the right time, if you can figure out the dodging times, I think it makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, he does like these big attacks, and then you can just hit in one swing, dodge, and he knocks off your lock-on with that attack, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. We just need to learn the timings of the rolls, I think is the issue we're having at the start. We didn't know quite when to roll. If we can learn that, I think it will make this fight like a million times easier. Yeah, that was a good time to heal, okay. He's not as proactive as some enemies when it comes to attacking you while you're healing, which is quite fortunate. Yeah. I also don't know entirely what his arm's all about. Like, it's all wiggly and shit. What's up with that? Don't do that. Oh god, he's going to one-shot me again. Don't do this. Oh my god! We somehow didn't die there. We need to run away and heal, like, immediately, though, so if you just let me do this. Don't swing your monkey arm at me, please. Might even want to buff up our bonfire again. What are you doing? That's the multi-swing. That's the multi-swing. Multi-swing is fine, though, because it means his hand's going to get stuck in the ground for a second. I don't like him being near the edge, because that means I can't just dodge backwards if he's near that. I want him to come all the way over here to where I am. Hello? Over to me, maybe? I guess I could use a bow and attack him really slowly. Probably not the best idea, actually. I'd like to swing with my sword, please. There we go. I don't know where my character just rolled that. I think he just rolled under his feet. I'm not a big fan of that. Good, yeah, we might even want to buff up our bonfire even more. I didn't think we'd need 15 Estus for this, but maybe. Well, it probably doesn't help that our sword is like half the stats it normally is for this kind of a fight, but I don't think the damage is an issue. If we just dodge better, we'll never get hit again. More endurance is probably a good idea. I went and looked at my other characters briefly, and I saw they all had like 28 health, or 22 health, or 20. There was like some number, and I just figured that must be like the good number to have your health on. What's that? I guess that's to stop you from getting too close. We should probably stop our health at that counter and just put endurance up at this point. If that's what all my characters did, I'm presuming I looked it up and stuff. That's a fine attack to use. Use that way more. I don't know what that's all about, but it's I'm a big fan of it. Just lets me get in a bunch of free swings. Yeah, it's like not remotely scary. So, I mean, it's scary. Like, it's physically quite impressive, but it's yeah, what are you doing there? It's not going to really hit us that often, is it? That one might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we run in and don't get any swings at all. Yeah, we need way more endurance than this. Might even want to just equip the Calanthropy ring. Just so we can regen a bit faster. I don't know if regen's an issue, actually. We just need to be a bit more proactive about actually hitting him. We've been in the fight long enough. And I think we've dodged most of his attacks that he makes. He might have like a couple of secret ones we aren't seeing. Still haven't really figured out how to dodge that one consistently, I guess, but... I guess it really is just a case of trying to dodge him regularly. Oh, Jesus Christ, that does way more damage than I was expecting. I guess if you get locked into the ground, he just homes in a shitload on you, and it kills you. Sif, no! He starts limping at the end, which is really depressing. I don't know if Sif's actually helping us at all. He might be hindering us, but it lets us heal occasionally, so let's, you know, let's just go along with it. We're not going to run out of humanity anytime soon. Yeah, scary boss, you're shooting out goo. Why can't I attack him? Why did I just get one shot? What was that all about, eh? Oh, there we go. Yeah, apparently you're meant to just put like a light into the wall, and that generates the thing that you want, and we can come in here and just grab ourselves a silver pendant. Alright, this is what we needed. It lets you block the abyss, apparently. Let's quickly, before we die. One of the ancient treasures of Anor Londo, presented to Artorias for facing the abyss, effectively deflect the dark of the abyss. We'll need that. Because that's the attack we've been dying to. Speaking of dying to, hooray! Teleportation. I don't like you. I thought I'd wait until the end to summon Sif this time, and he's still being a humongous pain. Like, I have been at this for too long. Sif, come and assist. Come on, doggo. No. Well, you missed, okay. Come on, doggo, friend. Come on. This has been going on. Just attack him. He needs one more hit. He needs one more hit. Come on, Sid. I've been at this for like 2.5 hours. What? How did I kill this on my first try? In my first run. I didn't even use power within. I only used like 15 Estus. Oh my god. Hello. Sif was fucking. You only brought him in at the end. I thought he was being like a huge pain, so I just kind of. I kept him up and hoped he would help at the end, and he just didn't do shit. Yeah, hello. We've saved her. She was. Yeah, you were stuck inside Manus. I don't think we can wake her up. Yeah, basically. Oh my God. Also, I went to go get the silver pendant. I'll cut that in earlier, so this commentary will make no sense. I was having so much difficulty. I went to go get a silver pendant. I leveled up my katana. That's about it, really, I guess. But like, yeah. Oh my god. Let's read his soul. His soul's cool. Called Sprite, by the way. It looks a bit like a vagina, so that's great. Soul of Manus, father of the abyss. This extraordinary lump is a viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. And I'm pretty sure it says viscous and not vicious, as in, like, you know how syrup is viscous. Because you can actually trade this to that item crow, and they only want, like, soft and warm things. So viscous, I like the idea that it's kind of slow and seeping. I think it's cool. Oh my god. Ancient Manus was clearly once human, but he became the father of the abyss after his humanity went wild, eternally seeking his precious broken pendant. Well, ain't that fantastic? That's why that's why he grabbed us and pulled us in when we had the broken pendant. Wherever the Christ that is. It's around here somewhere. Maybe he stole it. Did he take this He might have taken his pendant back, maybe. Do you lose the broken pendant? Whatever. Let's put vitality up to... I think 26 is the max you normally put up to, because then you start getting diminishing returns. It might be 28. Do not remember. But... oh my Christ. Walk back to Oolacile Township quickly. This took too long. I was losing my mind. I'm absolutely starving. Is there any voice line you're going to give us, young lady? Or just nothing? You're going to say, hey, you beat Manus. Ain't that great?
What is it? Have you...
yeah, you're not. Oh my god. Well, that was something. Thank you for watching, And I will see you next time, where we will finish off this Oolacile chapter. We do have some stuff left to do. We have a key to get from somewhere. We have a guy to speak to. We have a boss to fight. It's gonna be, yeah, haha. But yeah, that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.